Will Despicable Me 4 be any good? Well, after watching the trailers and the promotional materials, my mind has definitely changed on this film. After the disappointing third film in the franchise, a 7-year gap was taken before this one. The trailer starts off very generic, but then it takes a turn when it is revealed that Gru has a son. Gru Jr., who dislikes Gru, seems to be a very unlikable character. The relationship between Gru and Gru Jr. seems very forced, as if there was no reason for the hate towards Gru. Then there's the villain, Max Superball, which to my knowledge isn't mentioned in any of the Despicable Me films. Claiming to be getting revenge on Gru, this villain seems to be very generic and flat. There is no depth to this character besides, well, being evil. Then the trailer then shows a break-in with this new character. Not having Lucy on this mission with Gru is a very unusual decision, because even Gru's son is involved here. This scene in the trailer is, I'm guessing, supposed to be portrayed as a very serious scene, but it is played off in a very comedic fashion. The issue here is that Gru has always been pictured as this villain who takes pride in what he does. But taking his son to a dangerous heist and tranquilizing himself doesn't really reflect onto the character he was built to be. From the first 2 films in the franchise, he is built to be this professional, evil villain, and now he's just built down to be this dumb character. From other promotional materials, it just seems like Gru and Lucy has just become dumber, especially with this double identity thing. This film just feels way too generic, and the writers are just playing it safe for a cash grab. What made the first and maybe the second film so good was the characters. Each villain and hero had a goal. In the first film, Gru wanted to get the moon to prove to the Bank of Evil wrong and to show how he's the best villain in the world. And the villain, Vector, wants to prove Gru wrong and to make his father proud. Gru's character development through the first film really carried this film. He went to this very cold villain that's very self-centered and only cares about himself. It's this kind father that cares about his adopted daughters. The minions were an army to Gru, and judging from the trailer and the third film, the minions are becoming less and less relevant. In the first film, the minions would do anything for Gru, build a rocket, go shopping, and just being, well, despicable. Even in the second film, you'll see Gru teaming up with his minions to accomplish the task. But falling into the third film, his relationship with the minions grew further and further. And then from this fourth film, it doesn't even seem like the minions are working for him as much anymore. I guess the main takeaway from all of this is that Despicable Me 4 isn't despicable anymore. This is just my speculations on how it's going to be like from just the promotional material that has been produced out. However, I really hope that Illumination is cooking and they make this film really good and just blows my expectations away, because I grew up watching the Despicable Me films and I really enjoyed it. So please don't disappoint me, Illumination. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos.